Okay, so now to the fun part. It's about hacking the Native Instruments F1. It's a really great hardware. When I saw it for the first time, I thought, this is my drum machine. Because it's meant to be something else, I think. It's made to play remixes or to make remixes within Traktor. But when I saw it, for me, this was the ultimate layout of a drum machine, because you have 16 steps for a sequencer. You have very clear layout for 4 channels, and you have an extra push button and data dial to put in whatever you want. So I'm going to show you first what it can do, and then I'm going to show you how it works. So this is the hardware control of these channels here. And as I mentioned before, it's spread or separate into bass drum, hi-hat, snare, and percussion. So that's the 4 channels. I control them, the volume here, kick drum, hi-hat, snare drum, and second percussion. So this is the drama, and this is the drama of this channel. The basic idea for it was, I want to split the pattern and the sound and the sequence into separate parts. Because in normal drum machines, you would usually program a whole groove. You would say, I program the kick drum, I program the snare, I program the hi-hat, and the sound of these things will be like this. This is what many of the normal drum machines do, like a 909, for example. And this is not what I wanted. I wanted to separate all these things. So what I can do is, let's say I have the kick drum, and once I select the kick drum, I get the pattern that the kick drum is playing. Or let's take the snare, that's maybe better. I have this knob, and this knob jumps through 16 different patterns. And those 16 patterns are inside Ableton. They're inside one clip. It's here. So you see when I turn this knob here, it changes the pattern. And inside this clip, you see that the loop is jumping to a different position. And every position has a different groove or a different pattern. So this is this one. You see the notes here. Here, when I go to the very right, it's all full. So it's all full, sounding like this. See? So, and I can use these knobs here to, for example, delete the pattern. I can press and hold and then record. I can set an accent so it gets louder. I can mute. Oops. You don't hear it now, but you would hear it in a hi-hat pattern, for example. So this is a mute. This is an accent. I could even I delete, and I could get me a random pattern or another one. Yeah, all kinds of different things. And I can change the sound for the pattern. So this is a snare. When I press, it goes to the first sound. And at the same time, there's also a display on the screen that pops up that shows me what is actually the sound that I'm using. So a different snare, So I have all kinds of sounds here. Many things I can play around with. It's the same pattern, but it changes the sound. Whatever I decide makes sense to the track that I'm currently playing. And that concept applies for all those channels separately. So you can make any kind of combination. The patterns stay the same, but you change the sound. So for example, I want to change the sound of that first hi-hat. So I go through all my hi-hats. I can open it here. Another one.